top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Bears offense will be first on the attack. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
The Golden Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Gets it out fast. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Golden Bears are flying down the field. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks into the open. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Wants to throw on third. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the Golden Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they are having none of it.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day.
Taking a shot on the first play. Hauls in the deep ball. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes a catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Trying to slam it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They're working that left side, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he picks it off in their end zone. Touchdown, Cal! What momentum you get when the defense comes up
absolutely incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen a play before where a defender gets a pick six and he doesn't actually even have to advance the football. They were so backed up. The quarterback was so far deep in his own end zone when he threw it. He never saw the defender. He picked it off, and touchdown defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the air on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Benedict. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking for room. It's Benedict. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The lost yardage leaves him with second and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ware. Made a defender miss. And it'll be a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter end. The give to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Here comes third and short from the 20. Turning it on! He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They want to throw it. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Finds a spot in the middle. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to click.
Sneak gets it done.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash fourth and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Running it to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Golden Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Golden Bears with the first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Second down coming up. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
Lost to throw again. He'll pull it down. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. Touchdown!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll leave it with him. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. On target to the left. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Quick strike complete. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Got the quick pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll cut this lead down to 5. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
The short hands, it's Benedict. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third down.
Headed to the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. Across the 45.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard them.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Golden Bears are marching down the field. Just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Golden Bears line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Cal. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. On the move at the 30. Lots of room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. What a cut! Now he's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
He finds a dead spot in the middle, and he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Power football with the run. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Working that left side now. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a
throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
To the air on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
By the receiver.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking.
And it's caught for the touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Handoff to the lone back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. got the first down and more. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Golden Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Off the RPO, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He makes the grab.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it on the move. He's not even going to get close, knocked out of bounds well behind the first down marker. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Got a man, it's Ware. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right up to the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Rush is on him. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Under fire. That's caught. It's Sanders. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today.
The Spartans will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Brings up third down.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Benedict. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look and like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man downfield. He's loose on the right. Tap. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped. Here
he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Give to the running back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a...
Oh, he's got some space. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. At the 35, he's open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way,
got some room, headed to the goal line. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
They just keep firing. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The play action fake. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got his man, makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Dave.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Andrews. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the option, he'll pitch it. Spins away from the defense. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And they get him down. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
No gain on the play.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. At the 45 on his way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he will house it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Pitts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Pitts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Pitts. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Andrews. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Throws to the tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And that's a great idea by this defense, man. 3rd down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy, and what does the defense do? They double-team him, take him away, and force the 4th down.
That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to beat the D deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Good enough for first down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Complete to the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. It's a seam wide open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, he wants it all. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
And I love this this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Snags it. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Turning it on! Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether. Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time. He's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Sets up the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Spartans. And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They're working that left side. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Hines is back in the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. touchdown. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Andrews. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
2nd down coming up.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. Makes a catch at the 15. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Spartans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quick completion to the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Using the quick game. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Spartans have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Pitts.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Finds a soft spot in the middle. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Spartans want to crank the tempo. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The throw. He's got it. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Pitts. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They think there's room to run to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Michigan State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ware. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent.
And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper, this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
QB Spicy. No gain on the play. Third down coming.
The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Good enough for first down.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB Spicy. No gain on the play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. So here they come, going for it after giving up that sack and desperately needing to move the He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically, they've had their chances. And they've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays, just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that 4th down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Steps away to find some room. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And they're in for a touchdown late in this game. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And, of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Ware. That play moves the ball across midfield and he set up for the 1st down at the 41. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the 1st down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Locates the tight end, is complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Caught at the 30. Still running.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And now to try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. A completion makes it second down. Off the play fake. Look at it pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a short completion of the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. The 6th play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He finds his man.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's a shotgun run call. Fights through the tackler. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught in the flat by the running back. A much-needed scorecard. They're trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The offense now operating in empty. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Boom, finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 20. At the 10 now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, the huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
He's going to take off. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs. Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And now the running back's got it again. Inside the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Now, 4th down.
The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
He's knocked down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PHC is good and still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. First
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught quickly. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Brings up second down.
And he'll set up to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab made by the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense getting set. It's second down. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
PAT puts him on 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up 2 positive yards.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down. Of course, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. Offense ready to start this drive. The shotgun running play call has the first down and more. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback is over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards. Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one.
He's in the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Second down, looking to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Throwing up play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defense is coming after him. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. They're trying to punch it in here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points. What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
They got him. It's a sack. 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Grinding away on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
There's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Picks up 1. Now a 4th down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
To kick it away.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the punter onto the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. This is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.